everyone, welcome back. I'm Carrie, this is Vivian and Charlotte, my daughters, and this week we're going to be unboxing the January Universal Yums box.
What is it?
It took me a minute because it came really late this month. That's one nice thing. They will email you and let you know if for some reason there's been some sort of difficulties and they're running behind. So I got an email and they were very sorry, but there was something that came up with this box. I'm really hoping everything in it is in one piece because the box looks very much worse for the wear this month.
Battered and bruised.
It's kind of been through it. So, crossies. Universal Yums is a monthly subscription box. I will leave a little bit more specific information down below, but it comes with snacks, usually from a specific country each month. There's a book in there that usually has some trivia and other types of information. All right, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and see which country we got this month. We got the Netherlands.
Ooh,
Yay!
Netherlands. I read a book about the Netherlands when I was in like first grade. I was in the blue reading group. Yeah, I was
Shout
that
out.
cool.
Shout out. I have no idea what
And
that
we
means.
read. It was the highest level because they split up the kids into like different levels for reading groups. And I got to read a book about the Netherlands, and I learned that they have canals and stuff there. And that's literally all I remember.
They used to use these stickers on the outside, but I think people maybe let them know they would rather have them inside so that they can keep them or use them. This one says, I went flower picking, and then they scratched out flower picking and put in flavor picking in the Netherlands. It's a cute little sticker. Are we gonna follow their official order?
I think let's make our own.
You wanna make our own? All right,
We're rule breakers.
when we make our own order, we usually just try to take a guess at the things we think we're gonna like the least and get those over at the beginning, and we put them in order to the ones we think are gonna taste the best, and then we sort of evaluate whether we were correct with our guesses. So first up is,
There's a potato chip palooza apparently.
oh wow. So these are salt and black pepper potato chips. Those sound pretty good for now. These are the original cheese biscuits, Gouda mini cheese crispies. Better or
Better.
you think after the chips? Okay. Oh, this is very heavy. Oh, I think these are those licorice that are like salty. Yeah, these are some sort of licorice candy. I'm guessing it's in Dutch. So
Towards the bottom.
it's cute little like windmills. They're really cute. Let me see if I can
I
get
feel like
them.
they're not gonna taste good.
Yeah, we probably aren't. I don't know if our palate is used to these, so we'll put these towards the beginning.
Well, I just don't like licorice in general.
Ooh, this, whatever this is, feels like a chocolate bar, and I'm excited. Unless it has hazelnut.
Newt.
Wait. Yep,
Can you
hazelnut
read?
filling.
Can you read?
Milk
Dutch?
chocolate with hazelnut
It says it
filling.
right there.
Oh, I was also.
It's
just
a really
asking.
cute bar, though. It has like, it reminds me of like little nursery rhymes from like the 30s or 40s on it.
I'm not fluent in Dutch.
Where do you guys want this? Towards the
Dutch
end?
is similar to
Because it's chocolate?
Yeah. I am not fluent in Dutch, but it is similar to
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
We've added Ellie to the studio. If you hear any jingle jangle or clickety clackety, that's why. All right, next up. Candy Cars, the original gummy Cadillacs.
You know, different from all those knockoff candy Cadillacs.
These are the OGs. Those seem pretty good.
You want there or here?
I think they're about the cheese crisps.
Okay. These sound really interesting. These are called, they're by the same brand as those other ones, but these are cheese biscuits that are cheddar and raspberry flavored. We're nervous about those maybe. These look like they're gummies, but where they're half licorice and then half a fruit gummy. So where do we think we want these? Even though they have the black licorice on them. These are some sort of chocolate. On the back they've translated a bunch of stuff in English. It says mini spiced cookies with chocolatey coating. Where do we want those? This looks like it'll last us a while. This is a very big package of Dutch Speculum cookies. So again, that same flavor as the cookie butter that you can get at Trader Joe's. sort of middle.
What do you mean? Those are your mom.
Yeah, but they're not like anything new or exciting.
Stroopwaffle! So we've had these because they sell them sometimes at Aldi.
Yeah, we went to Germany.
Had the real deal.
So these are basically little waffle cookies with caramel filling, and they're even nicer if you set them on top of a hot mug of coffee or tea, and it helps warm up the caramel inside.
It's not nearly enough. I wanted this size package of these. I feel like we should put these last.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be.
All right, the last thing we have is our little bag of extras. We have, these remind me, they look like warheads. They're little watermelon candies, but the packaging makes you think that they're gonna be
Sour.
crazy because it's a crazy looking
What?
guy on them. Where do we want these?
They are sour.
And then we have these little Napoleon hard candies. They remind me of, my dad used to eat these kind of candies out of, they came from Planters. I'll see if I can find a picture of them. But they came, I want to say they came in a can, and they were little like fruit flavored candy
know what
balls.
flavor those are?
What flavor? are these?
Violet.
Weird. My dad would not have eaten violet flavored candy.
And it's sour.
Okay.
Hey, Mommy. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Do I know the Muffin Man?
Who lives on,
Jury
Something
Lane.
Jury.
All right, here we go. I'm kind of nervous. I've seen all kinds of like YouTube videos where people eat these as a challenge. So,
Hey, wait, should we get water first?
Shaped like canal houses. Taste like magic.
I thought they were windmills, but they're canal houses.
We don't have that. Canal houses.
Water acquired.
What do you pack when you go on vacation? Wallet, money, and licorice if you're Dutch. We already know the Dutch love licorice, but did you know that a majority of Dutch vacation goers won't go on vacation without it? It's like a little taste of home. And we mean that literally, at least when it comes to these drops, they're literally shaped like Dutch canal houses. Where you try the Netherlands candy, Dutch folks literally won't go without.
So maybe it's not the salty kind. Maybe it's just licorice.
I don't think it's supposed to be salty.
It's not salty, so that's good. I forget what country that is.
Yeah, it's very strong and like bitter. Like it's not like licorice jelly beans, which I feel like I can handle. They're just kind of bitter, but they're not as bad as I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be worse, but
I'm not gonna like spit it out, but I don't think I'm gonna eat it for fun.
I wonder if because I don't know if it's just our palate, but I would think if I had those when I was traveling, I would be happy to just eat one to get like a sweet taste, and then I wouldn't want to eat like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 of
They're
those.
strong.
Yeah. All right. I don't know why we put these so early. I guess because they're not interesting. We're having the salt and pepper chips next.
So they were trying to narrow down the potato chip flavors and they couldn't decide. So we could have gotten either sour cream and onion, salt and pepper, or cheese and onion.
Okay.
So
And
these
they
are.
chose the most boring one?
No, like I
It
think
was
they're.
like a roulette kind of.
I think
situation.
different people got different ones in
Yeah.
their boxes.
These are a luxury chip. Peppercorns used to be so costly in the Netherlands that locals started describing expensive things as pepperduur or expensive as pepper. Thankfully, pepper is a lot more accessible nowadays, but pepper chips this addictive are still as special as can be. It doesn't taste like much of anything at all. It's like not even very salty.
Yeah, I feel like they're very potatoey. They need more stuff on them.
They taste like chips you'd get at Subway.
I do get the pepper though.
Now I want Subway.
Yeah, I just feel like they need more stuff on them. If you like potatoes and you really want mostly to just taste fried potato.
Any potato fans in the house tonight?
All right, next up we have these cheese biscuits with raspberry.
Cheddar and raspberry cheese Krispies. Sweet, savory, and absurdly addictive. 4 pounds of licorice a year is a lot. You can open it. I feel like it'll be fine. No doubt. But that even pales in comparison to the 37 pounds of cheese Dutch folks eat per year. Whether it's in a bread and cheese sandwich for breakfast, or cheese cubes at a bar, or a snack of these iconic cheddar Krispies flaked with bits of real raspberry, Dutch folks can't get enough. Take a bite and you'll get it. And 37 pounds suddenly won't seem like that much.
Interesting.
I feel like these belong on a charcuterie board.
Yeah. They got a little
smell nice.
they got a little broken in transit, but they'll still taste good, I'm sure. They taste like a classy Cheez-It.
And again, charcuterie board vibes.
I feel like I taste mustard almost. Like, does anyone else get that?
I think that's the combination of cheddar and raspberry. Like, you'd think the raspberry wouldn't work, but it does.
They're tasty.
Very like, they're light, they're like not too challenging on the palate. Delicious.
I like those. These would be good with wine if you're an adult.
Or if you're in the mood to break the law.
I'm not sure I'm gonna like a violet flavored candy, but we're about to find out.
Time to stop and smell the flowers. No better than the Keukenhof Garden in the Dutch town of Lies. Familiarly known as the Garden of Europe, this 80-acre spectacle is refreshed with 7 million flower bulbs every year. Tulips, daffodils, violets, they've got it all. But not all Dutch flowers are for sniffing. Some, like these unique violet-flavored candies, are for savoring. For a full 6 minutes, according to the candy innovators who made it.
We're not gonna keep it in our mouth.
We'll spit them out and have them later or something.
Yep. That tastes how flowers smell.
It tastes like your grandma's potpourri bowl.
Is there a petal inside of it?
Or like bath salts or something. Like,
Does it
That's
look
what
like
I
there's a
thought.
petal inside of it?
interesting.
A little challenging.
Yeah. It's not like I hate it.
Yeah, it's just not what we're used to.
Yeah. It's just like your mouth is a little confused.
But I'll probably try it
I
again
kind of like
later.
it.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have another cheese crisp. This time it's Gouda instead of cheddar and raspberry.
Let's head to Gouda to try some, well, Gouda. Don't be fooled. Gouda, the cheese, didn't actually originate in Gouda, the town. Originally made in the surrounding area in the 12th century, it took on the name because the town of Gouda had a monopoly on the sale of cheese. Luckily, the monopoly is no more, so you don't need to fly to Gouda to try Gouda. You can crunch into these crisps. We'll stop saying Gouda now, at least for a bit.
These also got a tiny bit beaten up in the mail, but it won't impact how they taste.
I'm scared that they weren't going to taste any different from the cheddar ones, but I feel like they do.
I mean, they're similar because,
Yeah.
you know, it's cheese. But
Pleasant.
Good.
Nice.
Again,
Light. Easy.
a lot more mild
Wine.
than the cheddar.
imagine classy Cheez-It.
With a nice cab.
All right, which next? This. Okay.
Yeah. Coziest spice cookies ever? You decide. If it's your first time seeing the word speculas, you might be imagining old-timey eyeglasses. Luckily, the Netherlands' #1 cookie is a whole lot tastier than spectacles. Their name actually comes from the Latin word speculum, meaning mirror, as the spice cookies' designs mirror those on a stamp used to print them. These ones are just as cute looking as they are cinnamony. You won't need spectacles to see that.
Here's what they look like inside. I was gonna split one with someone.
Oh.
No.
No.
Very crispy, very lovely. Delicious.
They taste just like cookie butter. If you've ever had cookie butter.
Not as sweet, I don't think.
Yeah, which is probably good. They're not like, they're definitely sweet, but they're not like,
They're
like
not-
you could have like 3 of them and like it wouldn't be like overwhelming.
Feels more of a biscuit than a cookie.
Ellie wants to know where hers is.
I go for a piece.
Sure. Ellie, did you like it? Although I don't think we're supposed to give dogs cinnamon. Didn't we learn that? She like she's eaten so many things she's
had
not
a good
supposed to eat.
I feel like at this point it's like, that's why I'm convinced she's
a
immortal
drop
and
in the
she'll die
bucket.
when she's bored of living.
Her face when you said that, she was like,
Oh.
"Did you like it? Yeah. Was it good?"
She always to me looks like either a puppet or a ride animatronic.
All right, next up we're having the drop fruit duos.
Fruit and licorice make quite the juicy combo. The average Dutch person buys more licorice than toothpaste, a whopping 4 pounds per year. That explains why each and every Amsterdam candy shop is lined with jars and after jars of droop. It's the local name for licorice. It's I'm guessing it's a drop. Anyways, in every shape and flavor imaginable, from salty hearts to sweet coins, you'll taste your favorite version, a gummy that's half drop, half extra juicy fruit.
It's just spelled like that.
Yeah, like a drop of water.
I guess like drop.
Do we eat it all in one bite?
I don't know.
Try and get the full experience? Or
I'm gonna take
gonna
a little
eat-
bite of each end and then eat the middle parts together.
They're more firm than I was expecting. I think gummy bears, like that texture. The licorice in this is not as strong as the regular licorice. Not good together.
Not a fan.
I'm kind of vibing with it, and kind of it feels like medicine.
Yeah, it's just a little like,
They'd make great multivitamins.
yeah.
And these feel very salty.
Yeah, really.
Maybe it's just because like the clear side is more sweet.
No, I had the bite of licorice first and I was taken by how salty it was. Not my thing.
I'm scared. Tell me about these sour watermelon candies.
A burst of watermelon with every chew. Yes, these are chewy
Oh.
and not you don't suck on.
Good.
Anyways, in 1987, the Dutch company Cuppert Cress discovered the world's smallest watermelon in South America, and they did what anyone would do. Took the 1-inch wonder back to the Netherlands and grew more. Now, we're not saying this chew is quite as amazing as a real tiny watermelon, but with its lip-puckering, mind-blowing sourness, it's a very close second. How bad is it, Charlotte, since you went ahead without us? Is it, like, not bad?
No, it's sour.
If they're supposed to be chewy, we got an old batch, but I don't think they're supposed to be chewy. Those are very sour. I'm trying to get it over with. If we had somewhere convenient to spit it out, I would.
The longer it's in your mouth, the less crunchy it gets and the harder it is to chew.
Like, I could have continued eating it, but my mouth just got tired of the abuse. Like, it's not like... I don't remember it being as bad as, like, Warheads or something. Like, it's not the kind of sour that, like, is painful or anything, but it's definitely for little kids that think that it's, like, fun to be
It's so
extreme.
crazy.
Yeah.
Juicy strawberry, blackcurrant, and cherry flavor. Candy shaped like cards? It's a Dutch thing. Okay.
Great.
The famous Dutch confectionery Auto Drop has been making these iconic car-themed sweets since 1965. Their product lineup includes parking attendants, steering wheels, and of course, their best-selling Cadillacs. We could go on and on about how they take you on a long, juicy, chewy ride, but it's better to just let you go on a taste drive. Test drive? Guys.
I'm gonna try and get a picture so I can show you what they look like. See if you can figure out which flavor you got.
What are the options again?
Strawberry, blackcurrant, and cherry. I feel like you have blackcurrant, she's gonna have strawberry, and I have cherry. I thought they would be Swedish fish texture, but they're not. They're like chewy.
Again, they're pretty firm. More like gummy bears.
Actually, I feel like I got. What do you feel like you have?
Blackcurrant.
I also feel like I have blackcurrant.
Strawberry.
Okay. Maybe I do have cherry. It doesn't taste like cherry though. I'm pretty good though.
Whoever had the darkest one was blackcurrant.
Okay. So I guess I did have cherry.
Those are cute. I like the packaging. It's like retro.
It's pretty decent. I don't. Like, would I buy it with my own money again? Like, probably not.
No.
But
like,
am I gonna eat the rest of them?
yeah, we're not gonna like fight over who gets to have them, but
We will eat them.
yeah. All right. Next up, I need to know if these chocolates have hazelnut in them.
Milk, white, and dark chocolate spiced cookies. If you received last month's holiday box, you'll recognize these spiced Kruidnoten as the Netherlands' go-to winter cookie. Well, we didn't think the Dutch delicacy could get any better, but the folks over at the Bullet...
Do you want to wait?
They
for a
proved
white
us wrong
chocolate?
by smothering them in decadent white milk and dark chocolate. After you try one, be sure to
dark?
say, bedankt.
Badonkadonk.
Thanks. I don't read Dutch, guys.
There's a dark chocolate. Do you want dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Yep.
They're good.
I tried white chocolate so far. I'm gonna try one that's dark.
It's like kind of bitter at the end. I don't know if that's just the dark chocolate on mine though.
Probably. They're basically just these cookies, but with chocolate on them.
A little more gingery than these ones. They remind me of the
Oh, with the jelly in them.
yeah, but like without the jelly.
Yeah. Those are nice. All right, we just have 2 items left.
The hazelnut cream milk chocolate bar. Dutch cocoa plus rich hazelnut cream filling. The packaging is iconic. It depicts the 1897 reading board that helped generations of Dutch children learn to read, including royals like Princess Juliana.
I was off by like 50 years. Whoopsie.
It'll teach you the Dutch words for monkey, nut, cat, brother, and sister. That is, if you can resist tearing straight into the second iconic thing about this Dutch sweet, the rich chocolate and smooth hazelnut cream.
It made it all the way here with no issues. How is it?
Rich. It's good. But like so broken.
Yep, that's chocolate.
And hazelnut.
It reminds me of the Linted.
It's a very good chocolate.
Yeah, way better. But like the same kind of like difference in textures and whatever.
I'm seeing if I can get a piece that won't taste like hazelnut, but it probably still will.
But yeah, it gets real creamy in your mouth and then your jaws hurt.
It's very sweet. Like sometimes chocolate from other countries is a little less sugary than in America, but that one was about as sugary. But definitely better quality than like a Hershey. All right, our last item that we were excited about is the Stroopwaffle. I don't know if I'm saying that, but that's how we say it.
Stroopwaffle!
Stroopwaffle.
What do you do with the German waffle?
Waffle.
The original Dutch sensation. Did you know that Dutch children are the happiest in the world?
Whoopsie.
That tracks.
There are many potential reasons for that. Impressive infrastructure and top-notch education, to name a few. Our theory, syrup waffles. Yes, you read that right. We're talking about the Netherlands' national cookie, the Stroopwaffle. Back in the 1840s, bakers in Gouda, the town, not the cheese, used leftover cookie crumbs and caramel to create the original Stroopwaffle. It was an overnight sensation. Now the cookies are a scrumptious staple of Dutch childhood. Don't just chomp into your Stroopwaffle, as tempting as it may be. There's an art to Stroopwaffle eating. Place your cookie over a mug filled with your favorite hot beverage, hot cocoa, coffee, warm milk. Wait 2 minutes and then dig in. Each warm, gooey, decadent bite will have you feeling as happy as a Dutch kid. And just wait till you discover the rest of what's in store.
We've tried it that way too.
It does make a difference, but
we can judge without doing that. They got a tiny bit beat up.
And is it only
There's only two. So I'm gonna cut like
One of us has to die.
I'm just gonna cut like I like these better than the ones I've had.
And here's like toastier.
Yeah, I feel like the ones I've had more of like almost spice cookie type situation where it was like there was cinnamon and ginger involved. This one
very
literally
buttery.
tastes like a really good pancake or waffle with that like toasty, buttery flavor, and then the filling is just really nice.
Okay.
We're gonna have to like arm wrestle for the leftover.
I know, crap, my gosh.
Sure.
Take this outside.
Why,
Overall, I think this was a really good box. I think we found a lot of cool items. I don't think there was anything in here that we were like,
gross.
but also I don't know that there was anything that was like so exciting and interesting and delicious that, I mean, maybe just because we've tasted a lot of things from a lot of places already, but there were good items.
In here that I would like order again.
Yeah. Like, there was nothing in here that seemed really unusual or unique to me. Like,
Yeah.
No standouts.
yeah,
Yeah, it was all just like, you know.
good. What was your least favorite item?
Definitely either of the licorice things.
Yeah, me too. And like, I think one of the most disappointing would be the chips. Like, I just had higher hopes for them.
Like much.
And then my favorite item, I think, is going to be one of the, actually both of the cheese crisps were my favorite item. How about you?
I vibed with the sour stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like sour candy a lot.
Okay.
Either the Stroopwaffle or the spice cookies or the cheese.
I also
crisps.
love how
can't.
he's called Dr. Sour.
Dr.
Dr. Sour.
If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and a share, and be sure to hit subscribe. Either they're with me or I'm by myself, but I upload a video every Monday, so you definitely want to hit subscribe so you don't miss that.
You
Alright.
want to hit subscribe. He's not gonna want to participate?
She's hypnotized.
I looked into the camera like I was on The Office.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.